Hi, it's Tim from thermoforming.tech and another Thermoforming Talks video. This week I had two very interesting meetings with two customers, and after we onboarded them to our system, we have realized that there is a thing we would like to discuss with all of you. And in one of the videos, we already mentioned the confusion when a new project is starting and everybody start to choose the equipment as one of the first steps, and they get completely confused with all these machine parameters, which are quite scary and not so transparent, and you don't really understand how to use them and how to compare machines based on them. So the thing is that when you start the thermoforming business, you start thinking about money and not about the machine parameters. The engineer, he thinks how to make the production, and for him the output and parameters are a critical thing. But for you as a business owner or as a team of the project, you must start with the money and what happens with the money in your thermoforming business as a system. And what really helps you as a first step is the energy distribution framework, which allows you to understand better what exactly is going on inside of your business. And we have prepared, let me switch now to this page. This energy distribution network, which will help you to clarify what's going on with your business and what's going on inside of your business. So, like any other system, thermoforming production as a business starts with the incoming energy. In the beginning, it's your investment, and once you proceed and you start to sell the product, it's the money which you receive to your system from your customers. This is the income which you get. And what happens with those money? They're distributed in four different directions. First of all, there will be consumed energy. The consumed energy, it's about your variable costs or totally variable costs if we are speaking in the theory of constraints methodology. And the idea is that every time you produce more, some of your costs are growing proportionally, and those are variable costs. And you should track them and you should sell the product always higher than those costs. Then the second type of the costs are operating expenses. And this money, they do not rely on how much of products you produce or you sell. They're just there. And this is a flat line or a growing line or a decreasing line, depending on the stage of your project. But it is there. And if you take your income and you deduct all consumed energy as variable costs, you will receive your added value. And then it's important to check if your added value covers those energy costs which you spend, those operating expenses. Then finally, there is captured energy in your system. And those are the capital investments, and those are captured capital and inventory which you have in your business. And then what is rest is the transferred energy which the system transfers to you as dividends or any other way how you take the money out of your business. And when you start to think about your thermoforming project, you should keep this in mind, that you will have variable costs, but you will have operating expenses, they will have some inventory, and there will be energy which you will get as a business result in the end. So what is so important here and why we start with this thing and not with the equipment parameters? Understanding of this energy distribution helps you to focus on indicators which really make the difference for you. And after you clarify this and you know exactly what happens in your business and how much money you will spend here or there and how much money you will have to put to the inventory, then it becomes a little bit easier to track down your progress and clarify your equipment parameters and how much they affect on your project. So once you go through this algorithm, if you need some help, we can do that and we can meet together and discuss. But what you will have to track down at any moment of your thermoforming project, the added value is the key. And you should calculate the added value per kilogram so you can compare one product to each other, and your production, it lives in kilograms and it operates with kilograms. But if you calculate only added value per kilogram, you can find out yourself in a situation where you are a little bit stuck because if the project is only 100 kilograms, it doesn't matter how high is the added value. So you have to track also monthly volume or project added value overall that you will get with your production. And then there is one more indicator which usually missed or forgotten or doesn't get the proper attention from thermoforming packaging producers, and this is the added value per machine hour. Because imagine a situation if your machine is making two products, and one product you produce, I don't know, let's say 100 kilograms per hour, and the other product you produce with 500 kilograms per hour. It is clear that even if your added value per kilogram is the same, the business result for these two projects is not the same, and the difference will be quite dramatic. When you start your project, you might be focused on getting more customers, getting more sales, and you don't think much about what will happen when you will reach your capacity limitation. Every time we have these discussions with new customers, and it happens something like, well, yeah, we have an extrusion line and it's capable of producing, let's say, 500 tons per month, but we are not thinking now how efficiently we use it, because right now we are focused on getting orders, and it will take some time before it will reach the capacity limitation. But the funny thing is that in thermoforming it happens pretty fast, because the projects are growing and snowballing in time, and by the moment you reach your capacity limitation, you have to decide what to do next. Either invest more money and extend your production, but the costs for this situation might be huge. Investments for a new extrusion line, maybe a new building or a new plant if you don't have enough space there. So the other option here is to look back and to sort out your projects and get rid of those projects which don't give enough added value for you in your time limitation. But it might be quite painful to say at some moment, okay, we drop these projects. So what is so important to everybody who is in the thermoforming business is to focus on added value per machine hour as soon as you reach the production volume which covers your operating expense, and then focus on these projects which bring you more added value than the average project in your production and product range. Thank you for your time. It was a short video just to give you an idea about this indicator, and I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to our channel and you can contact me at any moment. Thank you and have a great day.